Right, we're heading up Duckett's passage, and this is the moment. This is where we transform from the modern world we've just come through underneath that wedding bower. We're into the medieval world of stone clearing. To be fair, the field would be pretty much exactly the same in the modern world, but we are going back in time. Welcome to live stone clearing. None of you really reasonably can be here just yet, unless you were goal hanging. Little hello to the viewers on YouTube. Many of you complain about the video quality. Listen, we're using an extremely good camera. Don't complain about the camera. What's happening, mate? Ian YouTube, come here, footwolves. Come here. Is that come here? It's being put through we're in a field in Hertfordshire, and this is coming through the internet, through the 4G on the phone, and that's as good as it gets. So stop being a div, just enjoy the stream. Oh, dropped a stone. This is my Alpha and Omega stone there. It's quite a little one. On it goes. Just enjoy the fact that you have been given a beautiful Hertfordshire morning. Look at that, the sun not even over those head bushes yet. Very disappointed that the harvest have not come yet. I was hoping there might be some combine harvesters out here right now, medieval ones, because we're back in time. Doing it, picking up these beets. I think they planted beets and they don't know how to get them out. That's my feeling. So welcome to another live stream. We've done a lot this year. They've just started going up on YouTube. Oh, just spotted a stone. I have my trowel with me today. Oh, Wolfie's off to do a poo. For those of you interested in that aspect of the stream. Using a trowel here, that's one technique. Clearing out in the field. I'm not going to hassle half out and pick that up. That is going to go into your beets that you'll buy from the shops. Hello, we have 106 people. That's pretty good. Welcome to, I'm presuming, a few 100,000 of you who've watched Taskmaster last night have just kind of tuned in to the Rich Herring vibe. Want to see what I'm all about. This is what I'm all about. Oh, there's a Stone Stasi approaching from the distance. I think we might get away with it then. It's far enough away, just get that one out. It bounces. All right, wolves. Don't think he's got a dog or she. They, let's say they. Just get used to saying they. It's not that hard. There they are. You can see them in the distance. No zoom on this. Apologies for the poor quality. But we are living under guerrilla conditions. This is very secretive. No one must find out about this. Come, wolves. I'm just trying to get away from there. Can't really do any stone clearing because there is a guy behind me. If he sees what I'm doing, reports me to the authorities, that's my life over, and that is the risk we're taking here. The joy for you is you might see a summary execution live on Twitch, or not live on YouTube if Chris Evans, not that one, puts it up. You know, if I get murdered and he goes, oh well, it's what he would have wanted. It isn't what I would have wanted. I'd wanted not to be murdered. Look, there's the sun. It's a big ball of fire, as far as is my understanding, made entirely of stone, but the stone is all on fire. It's an incredible thing. It's a stone I would like to clear eventually, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get this field done first, then we can move on to the moon once we've got all the fields on Earth really cleared. Absolutely glorious day. Blue skies. I think God, the gods, the stone gods, not your pathetic, puny Old Testament God. I think they're happy with the way Taskmaster went last night. I think they feel that I should have got second place for the vanishing task, not equal third. Pathetic. I think they feel I should have been rewarded for spilling the least amount of liquid in the teddy bear task. But I think they also acknowledge that Daisy was a little bit unlucky not to get her eggs in the basket 5 points. Use a magnet, that's the way to do it. Don't use helium. Nearly worked. Nearly the balloons nearly worked. Okay, so found some stones here in the park. There's quite a few. Just clearing these. Do shout out if you see any stones. I think that's all of them. You'll get better at spotting them as you watch more of this. I've been doing this for 2 years now, over 2 years. Podcasting for almost 2 years. Do head to wherever you get your podcast, put in stone clearing, and mine will probably come up in the top 100 results you get for that. Just scroll down till you see my name. Remember, it is a secret. Do not tell anyone about this. We mustn't get over 200 people watching this feed, which there's no danger of at the moment. Live. Doesn't matter after it's live, because of course I never show my face. That's one of the things I don't do on this, because I think it's... What's Wolfie doing a wee? Hold on. It's too dangerous. No one knows who I am. You might say they might recognise your voice, also you often say your name, and also you just showed your face. I will say to you, you don't know what you're talking about. Don't meddle with things you don't understand. Look at that baby coming up. It's very useful on these wet autumn mornings to have a little archaeological trowel with you. Some people feel that's a modern innovation too much. The stone clearers of yore, which was a very stony place, sort of around modern day Kent. They wouldn't have had a trowel, but they had longer fingernails in those days. Our fingernails have de-evolved due to lack of use, and they would have been able to claw these out with their talons, their medieval talons. And that's mainly the people of yore. It's not to be confused with York, which is a different place. That's the tree. I'm trying to load up these trees so they fall over. It's just one of my ambitions, to prove that stone is mightier than wood. It's something the three little pigs proved, but I'd like to prove it again. Nice stone here, look at that baby. Look at that. If you like stones, that'll make you happy. Oh. Yeah, of course. Come on. That's all right. Don't worry. Come on, Snow, Wolfie. Come on. So, again, second week in a row. Wolfie! I've been made by the same person. Almost like they've just been waiting in the bushes to jump out and surprise me from behind there. Come here, wolves. Again, no dog. Completely saw me pick up a stone, so she is one of the Stone Stasi. She's a bit young to be a Stone Stasi, hopefully. Don't be suspicious of everyone. Well, do be suspicious of everyone, but don't assume. I mean, I don't know what she thinks. I saw that bloke from Taskmaster in the field today, and he was using an archaeological trowel to pick up stones and chuck them into trees and try and knock the trees down. He admitted I heard him. She's crossing across the field, so that's good. Scudding clouds, possible Stone Stasi. Is she heading to Stone Stasi HQ? Why is she not just using a phone to tell them where I am? We do not know. We cannot tell, we do not know. So if you did support the stone clearing Kickstarter, we've got all the stuff. I've got the stuff to sign in my house. I'll be sending that back to Chris Evans today, hopefully, if I can sign it all in time. Come on, wolves. Just checking out for more Stone Stasi. There she goes over the hill. There's a plane in the distance. Don't know if you can see it in this high quality stream. So that will all be coming to you. It's looking amazing. In the unlikely event that any of you back the snooker one, that's just going off to the printers. The Panani album and stickers have gone off already. Looking amazing. There's a plane. Why can't you zoom? Let's see what's going on. I think throwing stones at a pole has made me better at coconuts. I never used to be very good at knocking coconuts off, but that was a bad thing, wasn't it, as it turned out? A reference to Taskmaster there, which, you know, is just part of my cover. Make people think I'm just an innocent TV personality, but of course my real work is being done here. It was a distraction. Oh no, another. Come on, wolves. There's a dog there. Wolfie. I'll just get you on here just in case. Very attractive young woman coming across the field now with a dog. And when I moved to this village, a man said, "Watch out for the ladies." I was expecting wall-to-wall illicit affairs within the village, but absolutely no interest. And I know a lot of people come out here in the morning pretending to walk dogs and are straight into bushes, having it away with each other. That has not yet happened to me. And that woman, she did look over at me. Maybe. I mean, it's probably a bad time to do it. My wife wouldn't watch this though, so. I'm joking, I know, Wolfie, I'm just joking. Just you have to say that at the end, just in case she does watch it. Just edit that bit out, Chris. So, 2 close encounters, possibly with the Stone Stasi, possibly with innocent members of the public, we don't know. Just kick this baby up with my foot. Oh, threw it left-handed, it's off. It all counts. There's a path alongside here, we have to be careful we're not spotted by Stone Stasi skulking, as they seem to be today. But a dog poo there, very irresponsible behaviour. And I'll grab a couple of stones for the singing ringing tree, which is not far away. Here they are. Oh, here they are. Oh, I can't get a hold of them. 122 people watching this live. You have to think to yourself, who are those people? What's going on in their lives? It's very easy to judge me, but let's judge them for a second. Concorde flying over. Is that an unusual sight? If you can see that. Right, singing ringing tree, here we go. 1. Is it going to be today? 2. So many stones. Over 1,000 years of stones there. Yet no singing ringing tree just yet. And it's very much restricted to the path. I could take a little mini Hasselhoff out here. Look, here's some stones. Just give you an idea of what's out if you just go a foot out of the path. There are quite a lot of stones here. 2 years of work. And some people say barely made a dent. The lady is right alongside me on the path now, as I predicted. So just have to be quiet, pretend we're not doing this. Luckily, I think so far I've kept the secret from the people in the village about what I'm up to out here. There's no way of them knowing. And I've always just managed to cover... Oh, I'm on the phone, that's a good one. Just on the phone, I forgot this, I should have said that to the lady again. One who came up behind me, checking behind again. Look, there's some good stones here. I'm getting 3 stones up. 1, 2, and all decent size. I mean, still all small, but big small. I mean, sorry, small big, or small large. Let's not confuse things. Coming up to the corner where the richest seam of stone can be found. So again, maybe you can see some stones here. Maybe your connection is not good enough. But I think it's apt, artistically speaking, that your picture is blurred because this is coming from 300 years ago. And if you're complaining about that, oh, the technology wasn't amazing. You're seeing fucking medieval times, mate. You might say, well, is 1700s technically medieval? And I'd say, okay, 500 years. That makes it even better. Imagine if I told you 20 years ago, oh, you'll be able to watch a man clearing stones in a field in Hertfordshire on your phone, your computer that you own. You'd go, what? you living in a fantasy land of make-believe? Because that will never happen. And then I'd have gone, look. Oh. The next door field has not only been ploughed and sown, it seems to be stuff growing in there already. We haven't even done... What's going on, farmer? Why are you tormenting me like this? Let's do a bit more clearing. Oh, there's a witch's finger, witch's stick there. Off the field though, we've got enough. No need to take more than we need. Those will be winging their way to you if you ordered one. And dare I let Wolfie off the lead? I dare. It's a risk. It's a very sexy place out here. You can just feel the sexual tension in the air, even though there's no humans or animals around. Well, there probably are some animals around, but there's no sexual. They're hiding, and I'm not sexually aroused by them. And then, well, there's Wolfie. I mean, I'm saying that she's not hiding. You can see I'm not sexually aroused by her. I'm just saying you can feel this is a sex place. If I could just find where the sex was happening and somehow get an invite along, you know, back on TV. What's the point of being on TV if you don't get all that aspect of it? Very 70s attitude, sorry. Right, I think it's clear. Unbelievably, this is usually rush hour on the field. Yet we've only seen 2 people, both creeping up on me in a creepy way. Oh, just spotted a stone. There's the next door field. Can you see it? It's just packed with stones as well. I wish I'd chosen that one. Another stone just lying on the path. There it is. Not on the path anymore, my friends. Not thanks to little Richie Herring and his stone clearing abilities. Yeah, we seem to be alone. So let's chuck a few of these babies off while we can. They're all a bit wet and unpleasant. Into the central wall that will divide these fields. Don't confuse beetroots for stones, as I just did then for a second. All clammy. These are clammy stones. Some unguent has been spilt on these stones before I got here. Just my luck. Always miss the fun. And look, you can see there is still a little work to do. This is just a cross section of the field. And I do feel a responsibility because I know, of course, that the ploughshare will come and bury some of these stones. And I should be trying to get all of them out before that happens, but it's just not possible, my friends, my fan friends. You just have to do what you can do. This is what I can do, throw 4 or 5 stones off the field every time I come past it. Right, let's head across to the central cairn. Oh, there's a nice one. Oh, that's good. It's even a bit of an iceberg. Oh, that's just on the path, really. Yeah, never mind. Do be careful when you're throwing stones there. There are no rules to stone clearing. That's actually the first rule of stone clearing. Second rule, do make sure no children, animals or people are in the vicinity when you're throwing. You do not want to have a lawsuit on your hands, especially if you're filming it live. There'll be very little way of getting away with your crime. If luckily the cameraman on this isn't great and misses quite a lot of the action. Beautiful red flowers here. Just a little nature for you. There's nature in amongst the stones. I'm not saying we can't sit back and look at it, it's just not important in the long run. We're thinking about the long run here. What will be here in 500 years' time? The memory of me, the memory of all the sex that I missed out on, just hanging in the air, and the stones. That's all that will be here. Maybe that telegraph pole. Probably not. Probably in 500 years' time, they'll have thought of a new way to make telephone stuffs work that doesn't involve wires. I mean, that's the future. That's the future. I'm going to pick up a stone now, just in case I can't do it later. Oh, that was the earth, the soil was clamping onto that. Like a mother who doesn't want to let her baby go, wants to keep it inside just the lips of her labia. Oh, Wolfie chasing some birds. She's off. Wolfie! She's a terror, but you've got to love her. And birds are just dinosaurs, aren't they? And now look at them being frightened by a dog. Oh, how their ancestors would laugh. Whereas our ancestors would look at us and go, fuck. Look how much better they are. Come on, wolves, come here. Another Stone Stasi there in the distance. You can probably see him. Wolfie! Is that John Lennon? Don't think so. John Lennon was here the other day. Seen Judy Murray out here, seen a Morlock out here. All sorts of mythical, semi-mythical, ghostly creatures. There's another Stone Stasi. They've really mistimed it today. The other one patrolling the other field. Maybe Paul McCartney. There's no way of knowing for sure. I'm not going to rush up there and let them know who I am. Another one of these red flowers, beautiful. And that's the good thing about the farmer not bothering to do anything with his field or her field, their field. Just nature sprouts through. All sorts of plants that shouldn't be here, in amongst polluting your beets. Very much like biblical times, the wheat fields were probably full of hallucinogens that are ground up into the bread. And hence religion, my fine friends. Hence religion. Hence believing blokes have come back to the dead and walked on water. What does that sound like to you? Yep, you got it. You're there, you're way ahead of me. Three nice stones onto the central cairn there. Sorry, I didn't film it very well. There's the telegraph pole, there's the central cairn. It's looking mighty fine. I wish you could see it properly. Whew. But we do what we can do. Is that a witch's finger? Not quite a witch's finger, witch's dick. Oh, more nearly, it's just a bit thick at the bottom. Some dicks are like that though, so I might just throw away a valuable dick. Remember, do look out for your box. If you've got a dick in there, it's worth 10 times the amount of the finger. So good luck with that. This beat has helpfully pushed up a stone for me at the ground. Oh, and that's a nice throw. It just bounces beautifully onto the cairn. Stone Stasi all in the wrong corner. And I've got a clear run at the stone pole at the moment. It's Wolfie Harris. Might pick up a couple of stones to the stone pole. Just to get pre-armed, just in case of last minute people ducking out the woods. There's the woods, if you can see. Look at the beautiful blue sky. Telegraph pole, there's the sun. I can't look into it. Never look directly into the sun unless it's on a very bad stream of someone clearing stones. At least that's alright. Remember to put your bets in, betfred.com. How many out of 5 will I hit today? And do be prepared to subscribe to this channel, preferably using your Amazon Prime account. Don't forget to come back every month if you're doing that. It's free money for me that I'll use to make more content. But more importantly, it will either eradicate the bad luck or make good luck better from the stone pole throw. So you need to do it for your own well-being. Remember to praise the stone gods. Right, I have 5 stones ready. I've just put in my pocket. And might have a... See if I can pick up anything else for the Dominic Cummings Memorial Cairn. May he rest in peace. That one looks good for Dom. Got 3 for him there. Oh, just dropped one. There are no rules for stone clearing, but rule 3 is if you drop a stone, you must return and pick it up. Unless you have been observed by the Stone Stasi, in which case you are allowed to leave it, but you must return and pick it up another time. I've lost a couple of good hauls that way. I'm wearing my North Face jacket today. North Face. If you've got a face, you need a North Face. Even if you don't have a face, you still need to keep warm. So get a North Face as well. A lot of 5 out of 5 today. So it's been a while since I've done that well. I think it was 1 out of 5 on the podcast this week. Do remember to subscribe or become a monthly badger in order to overcome that bad luck. Even if you haven't listened to the podcast, you still will get the bad luck. I mean, I feel quite responsible for the stuff that's going on in the world. A lot of it's down to my poor throwing action. Yeah, I hit that coconut, what looked like first time, I think it might have been second time, but certainly within 10 seconds, wasn't it? Pretty impressive. Wow, nearly tripped over a beet. Hopefully next week the crop will have gone and I'll be able to show you an empty field. Empty of plants, but not of stones. Still those conkers on there. Right, let's do this stone pole. Let's get it done. Is Wolfie going to get in my way? I've got some good sized stones. The first one I'm throwing is a very flat piece. Not too heavy. That's going to be quite a hard first shot. But I like to make it difficult for myself. Should have told you that before you put your bets on, probably. There's the stone pole. Let's see. Oh, hits the fence. It bounces back. Misses. Wolfie's in the way. This is dangerous now for Wolfie. Oh, Wolfie gets in the way. Got to use the other ones from my other pockets. 0 out of 2 so far. Not helped by the dog. We've only got 4. That was a hit. Don't know if you saw it. 1 out of 3. 1 out of 4. It's going to be a bad day, whatever happens. And I've lost my 5th stone, so maybe I never had it. Here's the one I picked. It's tiny. I'm going left-handed. No, 1 out of 5. Sorry, guys. Betfred is laughing in his up. He's supposed to have a nice red flag. He's made a killing today. You've got very bad luck today, unless you immediately give me some bits or a subscription. Or gofasterstrike.com/badges. That's your only way out of that 1 out of 5. It's going to be a terrible day for you, and it looks such a beautiful day. Look at the mist in the distance. I wish you could see it as well as I can. Look at that beautiful tree. It's like something from a Thomas Hardy novel. Look at that bird flying up there. Look at that telegraph wire. You can't see any of it, can you? Well, we've still got the Brexit ditch to come, so stay tuned. Thank you for keeping the numbers down. 117, a few more. A few more of you could have come in, but it's fine. It's the numbers we get post walk are incredible. Hundreds of thousands of people tune into this. If you are an advertiser, want your company mentioned. Oh. And there's a dog. I'm not wearing glasses today. You can't cheat that sort of stuff. It has to happen organically. Well, I hope you have a lovely Friday. We're not over yet. I'm just going to there's nothing else going on, so I just thought I'd do a little catch up what's coming up next week. We'll do snooker on Monday. Hopefully stone clearing on Friday morning, but it can come at any time. Just always be ready, always be prepared, always just have my Twitch channel on at all times of day and night, just in case. Oh, and here comes the Stone Stasi a bit too late. We're going to have to nip round the corner. They haven't stopped us. They've stopped us getting any stones on this central cairn. There it is. But hopefully, there they are. And there's one coming this way. 2 coming this way. Brilliant pincer movement. I'm going to move out into the field. There's another path here I can get to, which Shifty's going. We have to be quiet so they don't find out who I am. Oh. Morning, you guys. It's beautiful, yeah. They can't stay this way. A little bit of banter there with the locals. Weather-based banter. Got a good laugh. I mean, God, they can come and be in my audience anytime if they think that was a good one. But while we're here, we'll just pick up a couple of stones from off the field. Those will go nicely in the Brexit ditch. So the Stone Stasi shot themselves in the foot. I'm so adventurous and imaginative out here on the field. I was surprised on Taskmaster how literal I was all the way through. Keen to please. Would you rather be the guy who won the get match, or would you rather be the guy who tried to fill an egg with helium? Because who are you going to remember in 20 years' time? Moran Rizwan, that's who you're going to remember. Remember his name. Very funny guy. But does he have a chicken leg bit of rubber that you can chew on? Probably does, because I didn't take that with me. For some reason I left the brace behind. What a terrible load of prizes there were. Okay, up to 132 people. That exciting little incident with the Stone Stasi there, and I think probably the joke about the weather can't stay that way, can it? Or something like that. That probably brought a few people in. Well, have you heard the material Richard Herring's doing on his stone clearing? Fucking amazing stuff about the weather he's up to doing. It's great. Like he's implying, knowing the British weather, that probably won't stay sunny in October. I mean, he's very accurate. I'm not quite sure how it was a joke, but he got a good laugh out of those, really good laugh out of those people. I mean, now I'm starting to wonder if it was just a polite laugh, not a genuine one. Well, here we are at the end of our journey. That was the Alpha and Omega cairn. There's a Stone Stasi up on the hill. Wasted his opportunity, their opportunity. I think that is a guy, but he might identify as something else, so let's call him there. Sorry, them, there. Oh, it's so confusing. Let's listen to the song and listen to the Stones. Remember to listen to the Stones. They'll tell you what they want to be. They'll help you on your journey. Listen to the tones, my friend, for they vow there's to sing you. Look at the sun, it looks amazing. A merry dance, don't listen. It's huge. How did it get so big? Don't listen. It's like we're in the end of days. I must have gone forward in time. Don't listen to the birds and trees. Don't listen to your underpants. Listen to the tones. Listen to the tones. And they in turn shall listen to you. My fan friend. Someone live from Australia. First time watching. This is what it's like in the UK. This is what we're all up to. You'll be doing it soon. I mean, they did a good job getting that big stone in the middle of Australia, but got a lot of work to do, my friends. All right, see you in next week. There's no live rehearsal for next week, but we are doing episode 300 with John Robbins. It will go out as a stream that you can pay for, not live, for 2 weeks, and all the money from that will go to Refuge. So please do download that. You will be able to get it free eventually if you can't afford to pay, but there will be extra content on the pay for one, and all the money will go, all the profits, once we've paid PayPal and all that shiz, will go to Refuge. Okay, see you guys. Love you all. Thanks for watching.